literally a lot better than it was even described. People gave testimonials and things, but it's a lot better than people even said. Yeah, definitely. I think that's the one thing that really stood out for this course, because it's all the lectures before are all online, and then you have the practical here. So you can go through it at your own pace, you can go back and watch it again. I think that's the one part that I really like, because sometimes when you go to a lecture, you go through it once and it's hard to sort of keep up with it, but then because at your own pace you can go back, play it again, watch it again, repeat it, and it helps you understand it a lot better. At least then when you come for the course, practical, you're sort of well prepared and you can sort of prep before each day, 'cause you know what you're doing the day after, and it just sort of helps with your learning really. Yeah, I think so. I think I found it a lot better. I felt like you come in, you crack on, you go on with it, as opposed to it's more efficient, because you're literally going from doing one preparation to another preparation. There's no sort of breaks in between, and you actually get more done, because if you're sort of doing lectures first and a bit of practical, just getting back into it again can take a while. But at least with this, it is quite intense, but it's better that way. At least you know by the end of the week you finish everything and you kind of feel motivated to just get straight into it. Yeah, well, to be honest, a lot of sort of queries I had, other people had already asked, so just reading through the forum was helpful in itself. I suppose everyone sort of had similar queries, and just reading through the forum was learning in itself. But any sort of question that was answered, Dominic would explain it thoroughly, and if you need any more help, he was available if you needed him. Yeah, definitely. I'd say it's definitely value for money, because there's actually so much that's provided, sort of materials, models, things like that, and it's not sort of in the short term. It might seem like it's a lot of money, but the skills you learn, they're like skills for life, and once you start implementing those skills in practice, you'll hopefully soon see it pay off. Obviously, it is an initial investment, but if you spread it over the years, the skills you learn, it's things that you haven't been taught before, and because it's so much practical in it, it's quite different from a lot of other courses, because you got the theory, which is great, but then you only really learn by doing the practical side of things, and because it's such a heavy focus on that here, and the good thing that Dominic goes through is sort of real life examples and sort of things that he's done in practice himself, and the right way and the wrong way of doing it, instead of just sitting there saying this, it's real life. I think that's the one part that makes his course different to other courses.